Hey, everybody, we're back at the Tulsa Sound Podcast. And we're so glad you're still with us here. So, hey, Oscar.
Hey, Mr. Eric.
Hey, so, what, we got a new segment?
We do have a new segment. It's called the Setlist.
The Setlist, yeah.
And yeah, featuring Brittany Bear. And Britt's going to tell us about Tulsa's live music report.
Well, here we go.
Absolutely.
Hi, Britt. Welcome
Britt.
welcome
We're
to the
glad
show
you're
again.
Here with us.
Yeah, happy
Absolutely.
to be back. And got a lot of good things going on for April and May. A lot of like 420 shows, Earth Day shows. Should I just go there?
All right, yeah.
420 show. I
The
know where I'm going to
Setlist.
be.
All right.
Right, Saturday at Mercury Lounge, got Daisy Chain with Big Mogus, who was our guest the last
Big
time.
Mogus.
Big Mogus. Hey, Mike.
I love him.
That'll be Saturday, April 13th.
He's crazy. He's totally out of his mind.
Desi and Cody with Carl Carbonell at the Mercury Lounge, 7 p.m. Friday, April 26th. Go out and see Desi and Cody, guys.
Yeah,
that's a good time.
You know,
for
they perform all over the place. They play a lot of the galas and stuff, a lot of fundraiser galas around town.
Yes, absolutely. And I believe they're at Crow Creek this month as well. So go check out Desi and Cody.
All right, and then at the Colony Casanova, that'll be Friday, April 12th. Doors 8, show 9, and that's Fulton's going away party. And he used to be in ATF, and he's a drummer around town, and he'll be leaving for school, so we're all celebrating that and Glass-Eyed Gremlins. And that's a project from Michael Campa.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, and then this week at Thelma's, we have, I think this might be our first time having like every night of the week music.
Wow.
It might have happened once before, but yeah, so got a lot of stuff happening. Tin Whiskers back for their Monday residency.
Big things going on at Thelma's Peach, guys. Please go down there and check out Thelma's.
Yeah, and then Tuesday, Knipple's back for their
Knipple.
residency.
We love Knipple.
Yeah, and Wednesday we got Tom Skinner's Science Project, and that's at Doors at 6, show at 6:30. And
Now,
then,
who all has been in the Science Project lately?
and currently in the Science Project, it's Don Morris, Rick Gomez, Gene Williams, Brad James, and Chris Bell.
Man, I love some Don Morris. If I could grow up to be like anybody, it'd be Don Morris.
If you could grow up, that'd be amazing right there by itself, you know.
And they're also incredible. They'll do like Tom Skinner songs and their original songs and a lot of 60s, 70s covers.
Has Brad James been sitting in with those boys down there?
Yeah, he's been there every single Wednesday, actually.
All right. Go out and see Brad James. He's one of the old school guys, and he won't disappoint you. Check him out. He plays slide guitar, and he's fantastic. If you haven't seen Brad James, go out and see Brad James.
Yeah, and then we actually have a late night show Wednesday, which it'll be J.W. Francis and Paul Cherry, and then Thursday Josh Westbrook and the Starmadillos, and then that'll be Thursday. And Friday we have a Jamie Cano happy hour and then the late show is Patty Steele, Julia Othmer, and Sophia Kareen. And
now, you just mentioned one of my favorite people, Patty Steele. Patty Steele is moving to Tulsa. She has moved to Tulsa, right? Is that right?
yeah, this will be her first show as a resident Tulsan. And
Wow.
if you haven't seen her at Bluegrass Brunch and playing at her own shows at the
Patty
Colony.
Steele, welcome to Tulsa. I told you when you moved here I'd take you to breakfast. Girl, that invitation is still on, so let's get together. Let's all go get some breakfast. Patty Steele, welcome to Tulsa.
Welcome.
Welcome, Patty.
To Tulsa.
And
Tulsa.
so we're checking out because she'll do clarinet and vocals and like play the spoons, and it's just like so captivating, and she's like very she just has such a unique like
Woodwind and
multi-instrumentalist.
percussion.
She's great. She is captivating to watch and just an excellent musician all the way around, and can sing like a bird.
Yeah, and then let's see, Saturday we got Hey Judy, The Beaten Daylights, and Fabulous Minks, and so it'll be really fun. More of like a hard rock night, so I'm excited for that. And then Sunday we've got Bob Wiles and Cowboy Jones.
Ooh, that's good stuff there. Go out and see some Red Dirt music at Thelma's with Bob Wiles and Cowboy Jones. Of course, Anthony Pierce plays with Bob in that project, so please go out and support them. The old guys are great. They're better than they've ever been, cleaner than they've ever been.
Old
Go out
guys
and
are
see
great.
them. Old people are great. You know, they promise to take their Geritol and show up on time.
And the Anthony Pierce Trio played Saturday afternoon, and it was awesome. It was like his first time with that lineup. So
Was Todd Harkreader in that trio?
I don't think so. It was like Ian Johnson on drums.
All right.
And and then let's see what we got next. Yeah, John Fulbright will be at Mayfest, one of the headliners.
Mayfest. Guys, it's a free show.
Oh,
What
you know,
are
I got some
doing with your
information
life?
on Mayfest this
Hey,
week.
tell us, Mr. Eric, what's going on with Mayfest?
The National Weather Service is going to be setting up a information tent at Mayfest this year. They're going to bring all of their storm prediction equipment and stuff because they want to, because during Mayfest, you're absolutely guaranteed every single year to get violent weather. So they want to be able to be right in the heart of the tornado when it...
It rains every year at Mayfest. That's part of the fun of Mayfest.
It has tornadoes every year at Mayfest.
Every year, and we want to wish them well at Mayfest.
600-mile-an-hour straight line winds. It's like being on Jupiter, I swear to God.
Hanson started out playing at Mayfest. So from Mayfest, great things grow.
There you go.
Don't underestimate Mayfest or the artists that play there. Go out to Mayfest. Support these artists. Support our artists that will be selling paintings and photography out there. Of course, the pottery people, the jewelry people will all be out there.
Just because they got rid of Main Mall doesn't mean they got rid of Mayfest.
That's right. Mayfest is better than ever. So please go out and support Tulsa's Mayfest.
By the way, also, I'm starting to work on a thing. Bring back Main Mall. No cars drive up and down there. Let's bring that back.
Let's bring back the Main Mall to Mayfest.
Bring back Main Mall.
Yeah.
Tulsa. Mr. Mayor.
Where was that?
So it's right downtown.
Main Street between 3rd and 6th used to be closed.
No cars.
No cars. And every day there was live entertainment at the fountain where that weird like pool thing is in the street.
They used to do lunchtime shows there.
Yeah. He was a
Sean Williams performed there once.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Williams. Anyway, but that would be fun. But anyway, so we digress.
We digress. Some folks called the Bad Omens are coming to the Brady, the Tulsa Theater on April 30th.
Oh, they look like psychedelic kung fu artists.
So check out Bad Omen.
And next year's the first of the 420 shows is at the Colony with Crush DeVille and Klondike 5.
Ooh, some good hillbilly style bluegrass out of Klondike 5. So check those kids
out. That's jug music for you, boy.
It is. They're quite authentic.
And coming up, Park Grove May Day Festival. If you don't know about Park Grove, they're a community center on the west side, and it's an old church there, I think off 41st Street. And they usually have music like Sundays, and like have a Sunday like service where the artists will play some music and then just kind of talk about like their story or kind of their philosophies and all that. And so we're having a fundraiser, and we had the Last Mornings of Fall. They're from Arkansas. Desi and Cody from Tulsa. Michael Stanton and the Shade from Missouri. The Dead Gummits, local kind of Grateful Dead like cover band. They got a lot of originals too, and then Folksway and some locals.
Now, what else is going to be going on out there that day?
Now you're telling me they got a church over in West Tulsa? It's like a music church?
Yeah, basically it really is. And a lot of the like Grateful Dead like crowd kind of like hangs out there. And
interesting.
We'll have like fundraisers, and I'll sell. Basically what's happening is I'm selling my Indian tacos.
All right.
Wow.
Britt Bear will be selling Indian tacos on May Day at Park Grove, and I expect everyone out there watching to swing by, pick up some of these fantastic Indian tacos.
Yep, and it's with my great grandma's recipe, and I usually have my family like helping me out, and I've done like 2 events there before. So
do you make your own fry bread?
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
All right.
With the recipe. Yep.
All right.
I've got it all planned out.
We went to Tahlequah one time, and we could find no fry bread in that town.
Well, it's a special occasion.
I understand. I'll let him off this time.
So Park Grove, again, get out there and support the kids at Park Grove. There's a lot of good stuff going on there. Again, go out and see Brittany Bear on May Day. She'll be selling Indian tacos.
Yeah, and it's all ages. There's activities like for everybody.
Great family event. Absolutely.
Yeah, and check them out. They got workshops going through the week. So, and next up with the Colony, every Tuesday in April, Amber Watson's a female featured artist.
Now, Amber Watson and Chris Combs are there tonight while we're shooting this show. So as we speak, Combsy and Amber Watson are doing their thing down at the Colony.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're taking the stage right
fabulous,
now.
Actually, guys,
they're taking the stage right now.
And then every other Tuesday at the First Shop, Song Tennis with R.R. Williams and Carl Carbonell, 8 to 11.
Look how big their heads are. It's incredible. They must be really smart guys.
Go out and see Carl Carbonell. Of course, Carl Carbonell with the Salty Dogs, and he's a good friend of Cole Siegel's. Shout out Cole Siegel. Hey, buddy.
Shout out.
Thinking about you.
We love you. And then Saturday, April 20th at the Guthrie Green. This is really exciting, the Earth Day celebration. There's the Red Dirt Rangers and a Ken Pomeroy band. She's a Cherokee songwriter, and the Mother Earth String Band and Choir, which they're incredible. It's like a collective of women, like string artists, and I believe my friend Rebecca Strong, she's on keys. I'm trying to remember who else. Beth Turner is in that group. And
okay.
yeah.
You want to hear an Earth Day
Is
story?
Johnny's mom in that band?
I don't think
Janie?
so. I think she was like there. Yeah, because I think
They were calling themselves Thundersleet.
Yes, yeah, she's with Thundersleet.
Thundersleet, yeah. So an all-female band is as rare as Thundersleet, they said.
Oh.
Yeah, so that'll be really fun. And then we got Bob Childers Gypsy Cafe.
Big announcement here, guys. This is huge.
Okay, wait a minute.
So,
wait. Let me get the appropriate
Please give us
music.
the
Special announcement. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, Britt, do you want to tell the folks about it?
Well, there's like all these artists. It's like
This is the Bob Childers Gypsy Cafe, and this is a special event held annually now in Stillwater at the site of the old farm,
and benefiting the Red Dirt Relief Fund.
which is very important. Guys, it's your safety net. The Red Dirt Relief Fund is there for you if you need them, and I can't stress this enough. Listen, I was injured about a year ago. I broke my ankle. I reached out to the Red Dirt Relief Fund, and they were able to assist me immediately. They had a check to me within a week. They answered my email from Key West, Florida, because they were all at Mile Zero Fest. Listen, this is something that's available to musicians, production people, camera people, sound guys. If you work in entertainment in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the Oklahoma area, you qualify for the Red Dirt Relief Fund. I know that during the pandemic, they sent out $500 checks to artists all over. Lots of artists just got checks.
Well, you know, Oscar, if you had just kept your mouth shut, I wouldn't have broken your ankle, and you wouldn't have had dealt with
I
that.
told you I'd come up with the money, Mr. Eric. Why did you get so rough?
So
So this is a great event in order to benefit the Red Dirt Relief Fund, and it's the Bob Childers Gypsy Cafe.
And I know they're giving out the Restless Spirit Award for Monica Taylor, so she'll
And
be
it'll be
accepting
May
that.
5th, Cinco de Mayo.
And that's in Tahlequah?
No, this will be in Stillwater.
Oh, Stillwater.
Yeah, Monica Taylor's going to be there. John Fulbright, Mike Hosty.
So you drive west,
Of course,
huh?
the Red Dirt Rangers, who were hugely inspired by Bob Childers. Of course, so was I. We've got Mallory Eagle, Jacob Tovar, Carter Sampson, Brandon
Friend of the
Clark,
show.
Monica. Now, you said something. What's she going to be doing, Monica? Is there something
Oh,
special?
the Restless Spirit Award. It's like something they give
Oh,
to an artist like
yes.
this year. I
So-
think Brandon Jenkins got it because I was reading about it.
Bob
recently.
Childers once wrote a song called Restless Spirits. So I guess
there
they're
you have
giving
it.
an award called the Restless
Yeah, like each
Spirits
year
Award
someone
now.
gets it, whoever like embodies, you know.
I can't. It touches my heart, and it makes me so happy to see Bob Childers being honored, because Bob was just a friend. Bob was everybody's friend, and he was one of those people that, when I first met him, he looked me in the eyes and he threw his arms up for a hug, and he said, "My people." And that was his first words to me, and we hugged, and from that moment on, I always felt loved by Bob Childers. I always felt included by Bob, and he made that possible for everybody. Bob didn't know a stranger, and he always made everybody feel included. And so he's one of those special individuals that now there's this great festival honoring Bob Childers, who was a huge inspiration for bands like Medicine Show, for the Red Dirt Rangers, for Brandon Jenkins. He was the real deal. When I say the real deal, he walked it like he talked it. Bob not only lived the words he wrote, but he wrote the words he lived. And this just makes me tickled pink to see this hometown celebration benefiting the music of people in need here in Oklahoma through the Red Dirt Relief Fund. Lots of bands. Who else is here on this one?
Let's see, Justin Bloss, Dan Martin, and even some of the Science Project guys. Got Brad James, Gene Williams,
Bo Phillips,
Chris Blevins,
Autumn Ragland,
and Amber Watson.
Austin Dixon, J.D. Graham, Scott Evans, of course. Go out and see Scott Evans. He just released a new album, so pick that up. It's a good one. Also, we've got Ty Smith out there and Bobby Moore. Go out and check out the Brothers Moore. They are wonderful. Buffalo Rogers will be out there. Jade Castle, Dylan Stewart, Joe Baxter, Jordan Cox, Steve Hamby will be playing the festival. Steve Hamby, you may or may not be my cousin. I don't know, but you could be my cousin, Steve Hamby. I'm thinking we might be related. Anyway, who else is out here, Miss Britt?
Let's see. Well, John Fulbright. I'm like, where are we?
Right here, Gus Burns.
Yeah, Gus Burns, Ben Brock.
Ben McKenzie, Jared Tyler will be performing at the Gypsy Cafe also. Gene Collier will be out there. Andy Adams, Derek Paul, Jason Starkey will be performing. Gene Williams will be performing. Brad James, of course, Lohan Brad. Go out and watch him play the slide out there, guys.
And I'll be volunteering that day. So, and I think that they still need volunteers. So, you know,
Yeah,
if you're like hanging out for
Chris
the day.
Blevins will be there, and Brittany will be there selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a fantastic event. Please check out the Bob Childers Showcase Special, the Gypsy Cafe, up in Stillwater on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo.
And then next, let's see, we have St. Cecilia's Listening Room, which is a new place. It's a new venue at St. Jerome's Church, like north of Canes, like around Main
I've
and
heard of
Latimer.
this. Yeah, I saw a news story on this, actually.
Yeah, and that's Carla Carbonell's spot, actually.
Nice,
So
nice.
he's
You telling me
curating-
we got another music church going on here? All right.
Actually, in a sense, yeah, basically. And he's like, he's been curating the space and has like all these songwriter things and these events. And so basically the deal is, it's a listening room. So it's like, I think you'll, basically like sit
We
down
like
and like
listening
listen.
room
And
because there's no alcohol required, none
Yeah.
sold. Now that's going to be important to a lot of our sober friends.
Yeah.
Places like the Gray Dog or places like the Blue Door, you can go, you can see these bands without feeling the pressure of having to have a drink or buy a drink. Or it's a place where a cannabis smoker can go
Uh-oh.
after they've smoked. and a listening room is a wonderful addition to our Tulsa music
watch that.
scene, to our sound.
yeah, and like where like everyone's going to be focused and you're not going to miss anything.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that just don't want to be in a bar. And so a music listening room is perfect for that.
Yeah, we got rid of cigarettes, man. Let's keep pushing.
And some of these dates coming up, let's see, coming up April 27th or the 13th, it's Kaylin Faye. And then
She's wonderful. Man, I like her.
the 27th, John Calvin Abney with Damien Shade. Love them. And May 11th, Travis Linville. May 18th, Chris Combs. On the 31st, Tim Eastman. June 7th, Jim Bachman, Justin Clyde Williams, and Dan Martin. And then June 13th, Minor Gold. So they got a lot going on the calendar.
Nice. I was gassing up on the way here, and this kid was parked next to me, a little hot rod, and he's wearing a Combsy shirt. And I look over at him, and I go, "Hey, man." And I point at his shirt, and I give him the thumbs up, and he goes, "It's my uncle." And I go, "Huh?" And I go, "Man, I like your shirt." And he goes, "He's my uncle."
Then he pulled out a
And
gun.
I said, "Man, he sure is good." He goes, "I haven't seen him in a while." And so I go, "Well, he's playing at the Colony tonight with Amber Watson." And the kid goes, "I'm off work." I said, "Go see your uncle." So here on the Tulsa podcast, we're our uniting family.
We're uniting families, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
community
really
needs
is.
to come together.
It is a grassroots operation.
So Combsy, Chris, we saw your nephew and he's looking great. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
That's all I want is don't disrespect me coming up in here with your family.
That's the whole point. And let's see. Oh, yeah, big event on
Vile and the Violators.
May 3rd, Kurt Vile and the Violators. And I believe Paul Benjamin's opening, I think.
Nice.
So, that'll be the Guthrie Green. And Whirly Gig, that's another 420 show at Thelma's. So it'll be really fun.
Nice. Go out and see those boys in Whirly Gig. That's a good time.
Yeah.
Put your dancing shoes on.
Yes. And then let's see.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, it's the artwork. There it is.
There we go. Asleep at the Wheel is coming to the Canes Ballroom April 12th at the Canes Ballroom.
Those guys must be about 100 years old now.
Man, they're better than ever. And like
Well.
Eric says, well, they shouldn't be getting worse.
Well, they shouldn't be getting worse. They're playing every night. Lousy.
Asleep at the Wheel is the spoke within red dirt country music that binds the wheel to the outer rim. They are the spoke of the wheel. So if you're not familiar with the music of Asleep at the Wheel, get that way.
Who's the damn hub then, huh?
Well, the hub of we don't.
There's only one hub.
That might be. I don't know.
Bob Wills,
Somebody
Texas
in Texas.
Playboy. Bob Wills, Texas
Bob
Playboy.
Wills in Texas Playboy.
It's the hub.
That'll work.
And another headliner from Mayfest,
Right,
Josh
Leon?
Fudge.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Leon
Willie
Fudge.
Jones.
Oh, there's Leon. He
Leon.
was spotted observing the eclipse the other
That
day.
damn
Yesterday.
Leon, there he was again. Leon, always. Well, at least he's wearing his safety glasses.
Yes.
Yes.
See, and coming up to the Tulsa Theater, the Wallflowers, that's in September. So
That's
Yes.
Dylan Jr., isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, Jacob Dylan, yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan and the Wallflowers at the Brady.
Oops.
Go back.
Boy, they're flying now.
Aaron Watson.
Aaron Watson, good old country music at the Canes Ballroom. Don't miss that. We got Papa Rod at Mayfest.
Papa
We're going to
Rod.
see Papa Rod. Could be a
And
good
Brittany
time.
Howard at Canes, which is really
Brittany
exciting.
Howard of Alabama Shakes.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, we talked about that show
It's coming
last
up.
week.
And the next slide should be the date here.
It's,
There it is, Canes,
April
April
23rd. April 23rd, Canes.
really hope
If
I
you're
can
not
go.
there, you are messing up in life. Go see Brittany Howard.
I feel. Ladies and gentlemen.
ZZ Top, April
boy.
10th at the Tulsa Theater. Tickets are on sale now.
With the sound man bass player.
So if you didn't go see him in 86, this is your chance. We saw him in 86 twice at the Tulsa Convention Center.
That's right.
They played 2 sold-out shows. Folks camped out for days. We camped out for
When was
4
that?
days in 1986 at Pop and Go Video at 31st and Garnett. Had more fun camping out than we did at the actual show. The show was great, but we had more fun in line with OU students and bikers, and we were high school kids, so we were trapped between a group of OU students and a group of bikers. Wow. And the show was fantastic.
And
They-
this was to see the ZZ Top show.
ZZ Top, 1986. They sold out so fast they had to add a second show, which at the time was unheard of. No one did that. Not 2 shows in the same town back to back.
And let me tell you
Didn't
how that
happen.
works, buddy.
Tell us, Mr. Eric.
In 1974, they played for the Hale High School prom.
Yes, ZZ Top did play the Hale High School.
Chris
prom.
Coleman was there. She saw it with her own 2 eyes.
So lots of good things coming to the Tulsa Theater. Go out and see ZZ Top.
And you're at the
Might be
venue
your last
shrine.
chance.
It may be. Billy's getting old. So here we have something coming to the venue shrine. We've got some metal bands.
Uh-oh.
Trickster.
Oh, not Pretty Boy Floyd.
Enough's Enough. Pretty Boy Floyd. Band Inc. Eyebolt. Coming Thursday, May 30th.
Okay, so what band did Pretty Boy Floyd influence with their name?
Pink Floyd.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, great! Now I totally forgot it. We'll come back to that.
You know, my grandma saw Pretty Boy Floyd in real life.
The real
And,
one?
Yeah, my mama, her daddy had a gas station over in Dawson.
Yeah. Oh.
And she told me a story about
incorporate.
her and her sisters getting to see the Pretty Boy Floyd in real life.
Wow.
And even 60 years later, when she told me the story, she turned red and blushed and got giddy with excitement.
Wow.
Upon laying eyes on this gangster. That's how I knew my mama was gangster.
Oh.
Was just watching her light up.
You're
Of
like,
course,
I know that feeling.
yeah, you know, Pretty Boy Floyd, and to get to see him in real life, that was like a, not only a folk hero, but he was a folk hero.
Now, Oscar, did you know that the Barkers lived over just off of Peoria behind Central Park?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
in fact, Doc with Urban Hero, I think he used to live either on the street or in the house. But they lived here during the 30s, and Ma Barker and the boys and the whole gang.
Wow.
And they ran operations out of here for quite a while.
Huh, there's a bar in Fort Smith that has a spot at the bar where Belle Starr was shot. And it's a place called Roosters in Fort Smith. So if you're ever at
Man.
Roosters, find that spot at the bar where Belle Starr was shot. Coming up to the Vanguard is somebody called the Black Moods, May 22nd.
With Some Hearts and Groucho
Some
and their
Hearts and
Tulsa
Groucho.
bands.
Yeah,
I love
that's
those
going to be a
guys.
good one. Go out and see them at the Vanguard.
And
So here we have a Nugs.net, a hippie jam band, if you will, Squeaky Feet, and they're coming to the Vanguard. 4/14, April 14th, they will be here. If
That's
you
virtually next
If you like
week.
jam bands, this is the show for you. If you like hippie music in the vein of Fish, Humphreys, McGee, this is a band for you. This is a band for you. Go out and check them out, guys. Don't miss this.
all right, and then Johnny Molinax. He's now recently been doing bluegrass brunch in Oklahoma City. So here we've got him April 20th at the Blue Note for 420 show, 12 to 3, and then back April 21st at Mercury for Sunday. And last Sunday was really awesome at Bluegrass Brunch because they had a Red Dirt Really Fun fundraiser where they were selling gumbo and had someone selling a bunch of jewelry, and all of the proceeds went to the Red Dirt Really Fund. And I bought a bunch of it, so a lot of really cool artwork being sold. So you never know what's going to be going on there.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
There's a little picture of the Canes.
Oh,
We
the old-
love the old ballroom. Man, it just makes me happy.
That's
when
an
I see
old
it.
picture.
So Sunday, May 26th, 7 p.m., Whitey Morgan and the 78s will be at the venue Shrine.
And then Radkey at the Shrine, also April 25th.
Go out and see Radkey. They're guaranteed fun. Guaranteed fun.
And then the farmers market just opened up with their big grand opening last Saturday. So
Yeah, the farmers
we're back at
market's
it.
back, guys.
Full blown.
Get your fresh organic veggies. Go down there and see Chef Terry Fermo. She'll be down there every Saturday. We've got lots of friends at the farmers market. We'll be doing a segment from the farmers market coming up in a couple
That's what I
episodes.
hear.
So go out and check out the farmers market. It's moved. It's over at Whittier Square now. It's no longer on Cherry Street. It's moved. So
Well, that's a safer location over there because Cherry Street's getting a little crazy.
Yeah, it's
I
way,
was almost
it's
run
way better
down
over
over
here. Over
I
there.
was just a pedestrian, and they almost tried to run me down with a car.
And there's always live music too. So
live music.
you're
Yeah,
gonna see
look for
some
Well,
Steve
that's good.
Liddell. Steve Liddell
Yeah.
plays out at the farmers market. So check him out.
And you know what's really funny, because quite a while back, man, Cherry Street, right in those 3 blocks, that was a real happening music scene over there.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and not now, to the best of my knowledge, there are no live music.
No, well,
clubs
no,
in
nothing.
the- in the Cherry
used
Street
to be
corridor.
the Full Moon, and even Smoke had live music because Pryor would play over at Smoke.
Yeah, well,
or
before-
no,
before it was called Smoke.
Right,
It
it was
was-
something else.
It was 15th Street.
He called it his
15th
old
Street
man
Cafe.
gig.
Well, see, also
It was a 15th Street Cafe, and he called it his old man gig because it started at 7.
right. Well, they had
He was sheepishly ashamed of it, but he
That's, like,
played
kinda
it, and
normal.
he did great there. you
back
know.
in the 80s. They had a pretty tragic police shooting out in that alley, and it kind of put the kibitz on a bunch of them.
Well, all through the 90s, though, the Full Moon rocked live music,
Yeah.
7 nights a week, 5 nights a week. It was a fantastic place to
But
be.
now, no. So come on.
Now, Cherry Street. Where did the music go?
Tulsa
eh?
Sound Podcast is coming at you, Cherry Street.
Cherry Street.
venue owners.
We're giving you the
coming to
finger
you.
wag. Finger wagging at you.
Finger wagging. You got that crazy angled parking. You got what you wanted. Now it's time for us to get what we want. We want music. We want music. We want music.
So we've got the Mercury Lounge line
Okay,
up
Mercury
here.
Lounge. Okay, I'll show up.
Right.
Yeah. So this week at Mercury, we have Amber Watson with her residency on Mondays. And then Tuesday, which is happening now, Chris Blevins every Tuesday at 8. And let's see, Wednesday, there's Pilgrim. Thursday, Paul Benjamin Trio. And then Friday, let's see, you got Cassie Lotshaw's Happy Hour. And then in the evening at 8, Cole Chaney with Thomas Sorba. And then 11, Nate Frederick and the Wholesome Boys. And Saturday, Red Dirt Roundup with the Red Dirt Rangers at 4. And then 8 is, the Daisy Chain with Big Mogus, and the Late Show at 11 with Matt Axton. And then Sundays, brunch at 12, Brandon Clark at 4, and soup at 8.
Good
All
God, that
right.
place is like
go
a,
see the soup at 8 o'clock, guys.
it's like a shooting
They
gallery.
used to
of
play at like
bands.
10, but now it's 8. It's a good thing.
And then also, this will be neat. There's a lot of Tulsa people up here in Tahlequah, April 26th and 27th at the Red Fern Festival. Lance Rourke is the headliner.
Oh, man, we love some Lance Rourke around here.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and then come out for
Randy Crouch and the Flying Horse Opera will be there. Osage County, Vox Squadron, The Hype, PM Jam, Studio House. Pilgrim will be there, Ruben. Ruben's a huge Pilgrim fan.
Me too.
All right. Amber Watson, of course. Seth Riley, Garrick Fawcett, Joe Mack. Go out and see Joe Mack. He's a good man. Who else we got out there?
Let's see, Carly Tate. Oh, yeah, Michael Campa, who's in the Grenada Goblins, is playing at Colony. So he'll be out there.
Micah Bell and Jackson Gillette will be at the Red Fern Festival. Go out and check out Jackson Gillette.
And then here's all these things happening at the Shrine.
Boy, the shrine. Look at all
The
those
Shrine.
shows.
Lots going on. Donnie Rich has been in overdrive. He's been working Jeremiah Kirby to the
Jeremiah
bone,
Kirby.
who self-produces shows on the fly down
Jeremiah
there.
Kirby.
So we've got the how do you pronounce this?
The Costellos.
The Costellos.
And Andrew B., Devin the Dude, Trickster. Let's see, MC Chris.
May 30th for Trickster. Get a babysitter.
And we got Faster Pussycat, Doyle and Otep, Whitey Morgan.
Whitey Morgan is May 26th. Ian Moore, the Ian Moore Band, will be
Uh-oh.
there June 13th.
Justine will be down there. She's
Yes.
she's his friend.
Yes, absolutely. And Josie Scott, August 3rd, coming to the venue
I'm
shrine.
going to send her that message right now.
Do that.
Yeah, and the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. That'll be coming up
It's
soon
gonna
in
be
Tulsa.
some freaky stuff. I bet they
that's-
got one of them pig babies in a jar. They got a pig fetus in a jar down there at the Oddities.
They got a what?
Well, they usually I don't know. It's odd.
And that will be Saturday, May 11th and Sunday, May 12th. So,
So
a lot
for
of really cool
shrunken
art.
heads, voodoo powders, all these things,
Like
go
jewelry,
visit
clothes.
the Oddities and Curiosities show. That's a fun event in the afternoon. You know,
See,
get
we
out of the
just used to
house.
be able to go to the Osborne Museum on Skelly Drive and see all that stuff.
Oh, it's gotten even more bigger and more curious than ever.
Curious.
Oh yeah, and then Saturday, June 15th, Indigenous with the Dustin Pitsley Band at
Dustin
the Shrine.
Pitsley. Yeah, that's
yeah,
gonna
which
be a
I
good one.
really want to go to that. Yeah, I like both of them. And then the Colony. Let's see. Well, here's some of their residencies. We have Desi and Cody still Mondays, Cody Clinton, and Tuesday Big Mogus,
Tuesday, Big Mogus.
and Amber Watson currently, and then Wednesday Bobby Moffett with his hip hop happy hour, and then the Soup at 8.
And Caitlin Fay at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays.
2809 South Harvard. 2809 South Harvard.
And then Thursday is Tom Pavir with his happy hour and Seth Lee Jones on Thursdays. And let's see, and then that's coming up at the Shrine. Got Trickster Acoustic.
18th in
We
Boston.
talked about that.
18th in Boston.
Blues Traveler, Big Head Todd and the Monsters. The Monsters
Harmonica
Tour.
Vest.
And that's coming this
Harmonica
summer, 2024,
Vest.
Friday, August the 2nd at
Irving,
the Pavilion
Texas?
of Irving, Texas. That's just Dallas. It's not too
What
far.
the heck?
That's not too
This
far.
ain't the Dallas Sound Podcast.
Well, I know this. A lot of our fans are Blues Traveler fans. A lot of our fans are Big Head Todd and the Monsters fans. Of course, the Tulsa connection to Big Head Todd and the Monsters is Corey Mauser.
Well, why aren't they playing here, buddy?
Corey Mauser played keyboards for Big Head Todd and the Monsters back during the Horde Tour days, where they toured with the Allman Brothers, Blues Traveler, Big Head Todd. A lot of those bands were on that tour. It was a national tour. It was a huge deal. They did it for like 3 summers in a row, the Horde Fest.
Thank God I was immersed in my own career.
If you want to see Blues Traveler, if you want to see Big Head Todd, check them out. August
Even if you
2nd
gotta drive to
in
Dallas.
Irving, Texas. Yeah, it's not that far.
It's not that far.
Not
It's
for a
just
real fan.
Unless you get a ticket. Then it can be pretty.
Oh, yeah, and then Wednesdays we have the Tom Skinner Science Project, as usual.
At Thelma's, and when you go into Thelma's, tip this young lady, please.
Yeah, that'll
please,
be me.
cash accepted in the tip jar.
That's
look
right.
At me. Look at me. Tip her. Do you tip her?
And it's such a fun night. Like, it just gives me so much joy every single week. And
Here's the new ad. Thelma's. It's not just an old man bar anymore. How about that?
oh yeah, there's dancing, cocktails. There's usually snacks, especially like some of the ladies will bring snacks.
Woo, we like snacks.
Snacks and snackery.
But yeah, and I've been there for every single one except for one. Even a couple I asked off for, I always try to make it. So it's just really good vibes and
Most wonderful. Most wonderful.
Okay, now here we have an interesting graphic.
Man,
this
I'll
is
tell
something
you.
coming to the Vanguard. And we have discovered that we can't read it.
We can't read it. It
is non-legible.
I believe the name of the band
There-
is Pathology.
there are metal bands
Pathology,
coming.
okay.
And that's only because as
I
a
see it.
graphics artist myself, I have the ability to read that, but barely. Holy cow. Serenade, Schweilheiden, Well, anyway.
Or Sunday, April 28th for metal.
That's
Vanguard.
right, Vanguard.
There it is.
Really metal
Ladies, put
bands.
your short black miniskirts
April
on.
24th.
Guys, not too much eyeliner, but get there anyway.
You know, it was interesting. Lita Ford was supposed to play at the Vanguard a few weeks ago, and then something happened. I think they must have had a
she
mechanical.
was supposed to be in the Legacy Hall.
Right, so we were going to have her in Legacy Hall at the convention
canceled her
center.
tour.
No. Oh, they canceled the tour.
Yeah, so
oh,
dates
okay.
in Missouri got
Okay.
canceled, dates in Texas
Well,
got
that's a
canceled.
shame because we were really ready for that. But yeah. So anyway, we were trying to work with them on rescheduling that in a building, which would be an interesting. I mean, we've done metal up
Well,
there
we've got
many
Jim
times.
Brewer, the comedian, coming to the Tulsa Convention Center. So get your Jim Brewer tickets. He's a guaranteed laugh. That's going to be a good time.
Well, there you go.
And now coming back with the set list, Tulsa Live Music Report, I have a few more shows to add that I really wanted to talk about that had missed the slideshow. And so these first two are going to be at the Whittier Bar, which is in Kendall Whittier, right at Lewis and Admiral. And they've been a really great venue for having like punk and metal shows and heavier rock. And they'll also have some honky tonk nights, psychedelic music, experimental, and just anything in between. And so Saturday, April 13th, there'll be Free Association. They're a local Tulsa band that's kind of psychedelic vibes, and they'll be having a album come out this summer, so definitely check them out. And also it'll be with Moon Song out of Fayetteville. And then Acid Queen, which is another Tulsa band that's heavier rock, and I love those guys. So that'll be Saturday, April 13th at the Whittier at 9. And then coming up on Tuesday, April 16th, it'll be a Latin night, which I'm so excited for to be at the Whittier. And the first band is Gio Chamba, which is a Denver cumbia band. And then also Los Shadows. They're a surf dream pop band from California. And then followed by one of my favorites, Brujo Roots, which is a Tulsa band, and they're Latin, funk, rock. They'll have songs in Spanish, and it's just so like fun to dance to, and they have like really great shows. And that's the project of David Hernandez, who used to have the band David's Bandana, which played a lot around town. And so Brujo Roots has been his band for the last few years, and they're wonderful. And then also we have the Sound Pony birthday weekend, Friday, May 3rd through Sunday, May 5th. And that Sunday is going to be really special. That's the 18-year anniversary party with 4 bands at Combo Nouveau, Snake and the Charmers, Bronco Henrietta, Dead Shakes, and DJ Catnip and DJ Doc Freeman. And that'll be doors at 3, show starts at 4, with music all day, Sunday, May 5th at Sound Pony. So come celebrate 18 years of Sound Pony right next door to the Canes. And that's 409 North Main Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, well, there's a lot of great music coming up this weekend and this month and to come. So I hope you all get out and just enjoy the wonderful spring weather and go see some live music. Thank you.
Britt, thanks so much for coming down tonight.
thank you.
We're
Thanks
so
for
glad.
having
She's
me.
got to go to work now, but
Brittany's on her way to work,
so we're going to let her go to work. And we really want to thank you for coming in and going over all this.
Thank
Of
you so
course.
much.
Because-
Because
Let's
you're
set it
like
for next time.
you're like deck level connection. You're
right.
plugged into all the amplifiers.
Oh, yeah, I
She
try to be
knows
I love-
everybody. I think there's no. She knows everybody.
You know
And
everybody.
so check out her Indian taco stand, please, at the Park Grove
Yes,
on May
Park
Day.
Grove,
Woo!
yeah, May 4th.
You got it, folks.
All right.
Okay,
thank you,
man.
Brittany.
Well, we will be right back in just a few seconds after these exciting commercial messages. Tulsa Podcast.